Fiction versus nonfiction. A nonfiction text is real and based on facts, tells the reader information, usually has a contents page, usually has a glossary, usually has an index, and normally has diagrams and labels that contain photographs. A fiction text is not real, tells a story, has different characters, usually has illustrations, has a setting, usually contains a problem and solution, is written in chapters, and is usually written in chronological order. Let's play a game of fiction or nonfiction. Here's a quick review. Take a close look at the title and cover. Is it fiction or nonfiction? Here's another one. Last one. Now we're going to give a brief summary of each book. Would this be from a fiction or nonfiction book? Here we have a passage from each book. Would this be from a fiction or nonfiction book? Before we go, we're going to talk about some text features from nonfiction and fiction books. Text features are included in nonfiction texts to help the reader better understand the material. You'll notice that most nonfiction books have a table of contents. A table of contents is often located at the very beginning of a book. The table of contents shows a list of headings within a book and the page numbers to find those headings. The table of contents makes it easier for the reader to find specific information they are looking for within the book. There are also headings and subheadings in nonfiction texts. A heading is included at the top of the text to let the reader know the whole text subject. A subheading tells the reader what information they will find in the following paragraphs before the next subheading. There are also photographs and illustrations in nonfiction texts. A photograph is an actual picture. It could be from an event in history or of a unique underwater creature, for example. An illustration is a picture created to explain the topic. An illustration could be a diagram that illustrates a complex body system or a scientific process, for example. A nonfiction text also have captions and labels. A caption briefly explains a photograph or illustration. It is often a short phrase or sentence directly next to or under the image. A label points to a specific part of a photograph or illustration and tells you the name of that part. Bold words. Throughout the text, an author may choose to make a word bold. A bold word is often an important word to the subject of the text, or a challenging word the reader may not know. A glossary is included at the back of a book. Bold words throughout the text are listed in alphabetical order. Next to each word is a definition of the word to help the reader better understand the information. The index is often included in the back of the book. The index includes an alphabetical list of words or topics in the book and the page numbers to find them. Sometimes topics or words are located on multiple pages of a book. Now, we're going to move on to fiction text features. Many different types of text features provide unique information to the reader. In fiction text, there are characters, a setting, problem, events, solution, and a theme. Characters. Who is this story about? This may be people, animals, and sometimes objects that are alive. Setting. When and where does the story take place? Problem. What is the character trying to fix, change, or figure out in the story? Events. What important events happen in the story? Solution. How is the problem in the story solved? Theme. What does the author want the reader to learn in the story? This will be a moral or message about life. That's all for now. For more information and resources related to fiction and nonfiction texts, head to twinkl.com.